Okay, so we're starting on our back and maybe beginning with that beautiful full body stretch, reaching those hands overhead. And from here, hug your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. Feel into those nooks and crannies of your back, of your hips, gently, with curiosity. No need to force anything, especially now. And then extend those legs one more time and reach those arms overhead. One more time. Then from here, we're going to do some low belly and mid belly activation with some leg lifts, some alternating leg lifts like a bicycle. So with our arms overhead, let's bring them back down. We're going to lift and hug in our legs. So bringing our legs up to 90 degrees. Let's point our toes and flex our toes, and then point our toes and flex our toes. And one more time, point and flex, and then circle your ankles. Beautiful. And then bring those legs down to about 45 degrees. And we're going to lift up our shoulders. Okay. And so from here, we're going to be bringing one leg at a time and hugging the back of the calf with both hands and do a double pulse with pulling back. And then we switch to the other side. The other leg, and then the right leg. So just double pulsing, getting into the backs of the legs, but engaging our core. And if that feels like too much for your neck, you can always bring your head down and just do the legs. So feel what is up for you. I'm just warming up a little bit. We'll just do two more for each side. Pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, pulse, switch, pulse, pulse, and then let your head come down and pull those knees in and give your low back another roll. Beautiful. And one more full body stretch. Reach those hands overhead and press those toes and ball of your foot away. And then bring the hands down by your sides and pull those heels in, knees bent towards the ceiling. We'll do a bridge pose or two here, just to flip our abdomen inside out a little bit. So when you're ready, point your toes in slightly, and those heels are near your tail, near your sit bones. And when you're ready, press into those heels, lift your hips off the ground, and press your belly button towards the ceiling. And then gently lower, roll down one vertebrae at a time. And as soon as your low back hits, lift up one more time. And back down. Final time, hug those knees and rock. And then from here, let's roll over to our side and all the way into table position. And curl the toes under, slide the hips back, rock back and forth on our toes. That beautiful foot stretch, toe stretch. We appreciate that. Maybe taking a couple sighs here. Full breaths in through the nose and then sigh out your mouth. And then slide forward, tap the tops of your feet down onto the mat. And let's find some cat cows to really get into the belly space and into the back. So when you're ready, inhale, let your belly button move towards the ground as your gaze lifts up and your tail lifts up. Really bending through the low back. And then exhaling, curling that tail under first. Let that wave-like exhale push the air out at the end. Tuck your chin in. And then flipping inside out, let your belly drop and your gaze lift. And one more time, exhaling, letting that motion sink with your breath. Push the air out at the end. And then coming back to a neutral spine. Let's find the spinal twist. Here, kicking that left heel out behind you. You can flex the toes. Let's point the toes, flex the toes, point the toes, maybe circle the ankle, foot. And then take that right arm up in front. Your toes can be flexed or pointed, you choose. And then we're going to do just 2 crunches in. So take that elbow towards the knee round, crunch your chin in 2, and then inhale, extend, no rush. And then one more time, round as you exhale, crunch in, and inhale, extend. And then place that hand down, send your hips back, give that low back a rest. Reach those fingers out in front, maybe lift the palms, get into the lat, the side bodies, the latissimus muscle. And then come back up for the other side. When you're ready, kick that right heel out behind you. Point the toes and flex the toes a couple times. Circle the foot. And then let the left hand join. Reach those left fingers out in front, the thumbs up. And then round and crunch when you're ready. Exhaling on that motion. Inhale, we extend. Exhale, crunch in. Inhale, extend. And maybe one more. Crunch and extend. And then bring the knee down, hand down, slide back, child's pose. Breathe. Let the head and neck completely relax for a moment here. And then when you're ready, we'll come back up into a table. You see we've got Kitty up. She's going to find her spot. All is well. Curl the toes under. Take the hips high. And press the palms in. Spread those fingers. And then start to pedal out the knees. We've already gotten into the back of the legs a little bit. And breathe. Just settling into this first down dog. Building a little heat in our shoulders, rotate those bicep muscles forward, and then lift between your hands and exhale, walk or step forward. Peek up, press on your shins, and then fold and hug those calves. Now when you're ready, let's round up. 1 vertebrae at arms overhead. Bring the palms together down the front of your chest. Tuck your tail under, tuck your chin back and in. Taking a full breath there. Beautiful. And then hands down by your side, mountain pose. Maybe closing your eyes here. And build some strength from your feet all the way to the crown of your head. Do a body scan, tightening muscles that support you, letting go of muscles that don't need to support you. So thighs are engaged, low belly is engaged, belly button in and up. Shoulders are rolled down the back. We can draw those shoulder blades together. And then we rotate those palms forward, engaging our triceps and the forearms too. And let's take those arms overhead and into a bend. When you're ready, bend to the right. Maybe take that left foot behind the right foot. There's a balancing component there. But also more stretch. And then undo the twist with those feet. Bring the hands down all the way. And then circle them all the way back up and bend to the left. You can set that right foot behind the left foot if you wish, or keep them separated. Feel the stretch. Then untwist and bring the arms all the way down. Let's interlace the fingers behind our back and open through the front of the chest. Find the strong legs, engage your thighs. And then from here, with the knuckles drawn down towards the earth, fold forward, lean with that heart, and then let the hands come away from the low back if they naturally do. As the head comes down towards the ground, reach those hands up towards the ceiling. Whatever is available, maybe it doesn't feel good, you can just reach your hands down to the ground. That is totally fine. And gently release the hands, letting them come down to the ground. Then press on your shins and feet forward. And then plant your hands, step the feet back. Shift your weight so the shoulders are over the fingers and lower all the way down. Slide your fingers forward, tap the tops of those feet, engage your legs, and strong legs. We have a back bend here. Sphinx pose, and we're going to move into seal pose. Take the hands out at an angle and press up with the palms of your hands. Feel the difference in your back. The bend has shifted. And then take those elbows back down underneath your shoulders. Take those feet up, bend those knees, and tap the toes together. And tap your heels together, flex the toes. And then bring those feet back down. Slide your hands back under your shoulders. Send the hips back towards the heels and up into down dog. Throw those toes under. Breathe. When you're ready, take the right foot high. Twirl the foot. Bend the knee. Let that heel bounce towards your hips. And stack your hips even. Look under that right armpit and step that right foot forward. We pause in this runner lunge. Breathe. Here's an opportunity to stretch the calf if you like. Rocking back on that ball of the foot and then rock forward, back, forward, getting into the hip flexor too. Lovely. Then become still. We're going to round up into crescent warrior here just for a brief moment, but first grounding the back knee. In the beginning here, just staying more rooted and grounded. So just take those arms up, back bending here again. Gaze up through the fingertips. Imagining maybe a ball of energy between your palms. And then taking that ball over to the right, twisting. And then bring your arms back up and over to the left. And arms back up and over to the right. And back up with your hands. One more time towards the left. And then back up. And then bring the hands down, half split. Straighten the front leg, round over it, toes down. Bring the toes up, fold around a little more. Release the head and then shift forward, dragonfly twist, right arm goes up. You can lift the back leg or keep it down, twirl that wrist. Then we're going to find Skandasana at the front of our mat. So keeping the deep lunge in the right leg, just pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Nice straight left leg, toes pointing towards the ceiling, feeling into this left inner thigh. Fingers could be down or palms could be pressed in front of your chest. And then let's actually bring the hands down and walk towards the back of the mat. Find runner lunge here. Legs lifted, rocking back and forth in the ball of that foot into the toes. And then dropping that right knee, gently coming up into crescent warrior. Breathe. And then imagining ball, glowing ball of energy here between your palms. And we're going to take that ball to the left and down a little bit. And then back up. Breathing as we inhale up and then over to the right. Exhaling there. Inhaling back up. And exhaling to the left. Inhale up. And exhale to the right of ourself. And one more time, back up. Look through the palms of your hands. And then bring the hands down. Half split. Send the hips back. Fold over that straight left leg. Toes are down. Breathe and then lift the toes. Beautiful. Feel that lovely surrender. Let the neck go and the head be heavy. And then shift forward, right palm down, left arm lifts. You could lift that right knee off the ground if you wish. Twirl your wrist. Nice deep lunge here. And then we're going to Skandasana towards this left bent knee. So just roll onto the heel of that right foot. Toes are up. Hands are down or hands come in front of your heart, pressing together, palms, prayer, you choose. And then walk your hands back to the front. Plant your palms, take that right foot high, twirl, set your right foot down. Take that left foot high, twirl, bend the knee, stack the hips, bounce the left heel. And then step that left foot forward, breathe. Bring the right foot forward to meet it and fold. Breathe. Maybe hug the back of those calves. Your head is heavy. And then let's roll up. Arms overhead. You can take that left foot behind the right if you want and bend to the right, or keep those feet hip distance apart. And then uncross the feet, open the hands, open the heart. And then the other side. Right foot behind the left if you wish. Grab the right wrist. And then back up. Open. And interlace those fingers. Put the other thumb on top, the weird thumb. And draw those knuckles towards the ground. Tuck the tail under, gaze up. And then lead with your heart and fold in. Hands moving up, open through the deltoids and the chest as your head just hangs like a ripe melon off that neck. Then release the hands down. Hug the back of your legs and press on those shins, peek up. Plant your hands, step those feet back, shift your weight forward and lower. Inhale, up dog. And exhale into down dog. Breathe. appreciate that breath. Roll the eyes of your elbows forward so they're facing away from you. Take that right foot high. This time we're going to crunch it towards your right elbow. Nice crunch. Take that right foot high again and into your chin with that knee. Shift forward, crunch in. Take that right foot high one more time. Over to the left elbow and then extend your leg. Let the outer edge of that foot land on the ground and bring the left arm up. You could also take that knee underneath your hip as a supported plank, side plank rather. Otherwise, fall into star. Then take that left hand down, right foot up one more time, and step it behind the right knee. Pivot and plant your back foot. Find a nice, sturdy base, and then rise. Bring your hands to your hips. Roll those hips or shift those hips so that they're pointing forward as much as possible. Adjust your feet, chest, hips pointing forward, strong back leg, really pressing into the outer edge of that left foot, and then bring the arms up. Think a little lower in that right lunge. Warrior one, strong, drawing energy through those strong foundational legs up through the fingertips. Beautiful. We're going to come to the ball of the back foot in prayer to put the palms in front of our heart and take that left elbow outside of the right knee. Breathe. Strong back leg. Press the elbow into the knee. And then gently release the hands, vertical open twist. Then I'm going to lift my torso. Still arms out to the side. Breathe. I'm straightening the right leg. Bring the left hand down for a revolved triangle pose. Right arm still reaching high. You can step that left foot forward if you want a little bit and plant the foot, or you could stay on the ball of the foot. You can choose. I planted my foot. And then from here, we're moving into a revolved half moon. So I'm going to put a lot of weight in my front leg, bending the knee. I'm going to step that left hand forward and just lift that left leg off the ground. Awkward, but doable. Breathe. Left leg reaches behind, flex those left toes towards the ground. Then bring the right hand down. Tuck that left thigh behind your right side, curtsy squat, squeeze those thighs together. And then step that left leg all the way back. Landing on the ball of the foot, bring those hands back around that right foot. Breathe here. We're going to do a little bit more before we switch sides. So from here, I'd like us to come up into a sky archer. So I'm going to plant the back foot, gently rise, arms go overhead, grab your right wrist. Beautiful. Then I'm going to find a traditional, regular triangle. Arms out to a T, heel toe that right foot aligned with your back foot, reach forward and tip. Landing comfortably in this favored, beautiful, good feeling pose after some of that awkward twisting. But all of that awkwardness helps build our comfort level with challenging, uncomfortable situations. All good. Then from here, wrap that left hand behind your back, press the back of your hand into your low back. Let's bring that right arm up and leverage one more time into that right side. Arching, twisting, stretching that side body. Then cartwheel both hands down. Plant them, find the ball of that left foot. Take the right foot high, twirl that foot. Set your foot down and find some stillness down. Head is relaxed, face is relaxed. Maybe there's some sighs. One more full breath, maybe a sigh or not. Then let's take that left foot up. We're gonna do those beautiful crunches consciously with our breath. So whenever you exhale, take that left knee to the left elbow, coming forward, and then take that foot back up. Reach, reach, reach. Bring the knee to your chin when you're ready, shifting your weight forward. Then take that foot back up. And then lastly, over to your right elbow. We'll extend the leg, drop the foot, and bring the right arm up. Breathe. Twirl that wrist if you like. And then take that hand down. Left foot goes up, three-legged dog. And then step it behind your left hand. Pivot and plant the back foot and rise. Bring those hips around so they point forward. Our hip points forward like headlights. Shoulders roll down the back and then lift your arms, strong arms. Warrior pose, we are alert and strong. Gaze up through the hands if you wish. And breathe. And come onto the ball of the back foot and prayer twist. Palms together in front of the heart. And then take that right elbow outside of the left knee. Sink into your twist here. If that's not good, you can open your twist and be upright. Let's breathe. And then open the twist, vertical. Left arm reaches high, right arm towards the ground. And then we just come up with our torso, arms to a T. Breathe. Strong back leg. Then straighten the front leg and tip down again, bringing the right fingers down to the ground. Here's our revolved triangle. You can step that right foot forward a little bit and plant it. I'm going to that right foot at an angle, looking up at my left fingers if I can, or down at the ground. Beautiful. Backward and beautiful. Then bend into that left foot. Take the right hand forward a foot or so and lift the right leg off the ground for revolved half moon. Working to straighten that back right leg. Flex those right toes. Effort. Breath. Give yourself the breath. Beautiful. Then step that right foot all the way back. And come up into sky archer. Grab your left wrist. Give it a nice pull after all the effort that back left shoulder did. And arms to a T. Heel toe that left foot over and then find traditional track pose. Right arm up. Breathe. Keeping that low belly engaged. Your core. Reach the right hand high. Twirl that wrist if you like. Beautiful. And wrap that right hand behind your low back. Press in. And lift the left arm up. Lunging one more time. Reversing our warrior. Maybe arching that left arm. It could be just a stretch as much as you can. And then cartwheel both hands down. So we can take that left foot high into a three-leg. Twirl the foot. And step the foot down. Down dog. Breathe. And look between your hands. And when you're ready, walk or step to the front. Peek up. And then fold in. From here, we'll find a chair pose. I'm going to heel toe my feet So my toes are together, my big toes. And then squeezing my knees together to pull my torso up. Arms follow. I can see my toes, lots of weight in our heels this time. Instead of balancing our weight throughout the soles of our feet, take the tail down. Tummy is in and engaged. And then from here, lifting that right foot up off the ground, just an inch or so. See if you can't cross that right thigh over the left side. You can move to the wall if you like, kind of eagle leg. I'm going to wrap the toes behind my calf, but you can use your toes as a kickstand on the ground too. And then take that left, actually the right arm down, stack the left elbow inside of the right elbow, intertwine your forearms, eagle arms, find your balance. Coming in and out is totally fine. Lift your elbows. Press your hands forward, belly is in and up. Everything is squeezed into the midline. And then under your legs, under your arms, open up those arms and fold in. Hug, feel the difference in your legs. And then one more time, let's do the other leg. Bring those toes together if you wish. Squeeze the knees, come up into chair. Breathe. Lifting that left foot off the ground an inch or so. And then cross that left thigh on top of the right thigh. Use left toes as a kickstand or wrap them behind your right calf. And then the left arm is down, right elbow stacks on top. Interweave those forearms, belly in. Take that whole core, wrap those muscles around your internal organs. Elbows up, hands forward a little bit. Come in and out as much as you need to. And then undo the legs. Let's come all the way up with the arms undo. A wide shape with our body and then fold. Hug the back of your legs. Let the head go. Then press on those shins. Peek up for the last chaturanga. Plant your hands. Send those feet back and lower. Inhale up dog. And exhale down dog. Beautiful. We're going to do that last flow again, but maybe we'll spend less time in each pose and think about the transitions or moving from moment to moment smoothly. Taking that right foot up, squeeze it to the right elbow. Take the right foot high again, knee into our chin. Right foot high one more time, stretch, stretch, reach. Over to the left elbow and then extend the foot. Lift the left arm up, side, or fallen star. And taking that hand down, take the right foot high, three-legged dog. And step that foot forward, right behind your right palm. Pivot and plant the back foot. Come into our warrior one. Sink in. Palms in front of our chest. Come to the ball of the back foot and prayer twist. Left elbow outside of your right knee. Open the twist. Lift your torso up, keeping the lunge. Beautiful. And straighten that right leg and bring the left hand down. Revolved triangle. And then bringing the weight into that front leg. Step the left hand forward about a foot and lift the back leg up off the ground. Backward, revolved half moon. Breathe. Then crunch that left thigh behind the right thigh. Bring the right hand down. Let's squat. And step that left leg all the way back again. And come up into a sky archer. Bring the right hand up overhead, straighten the right leg, nice stretch. And we're gonna lunge one more time. And not lunge rather, but find a T with your hand and find your triangle, regular triangle pose. Right hand down, left arm reaches high. And the left hand wraps behind your low back. Press into your low back with the back of your hand. Lunge into the right leg and bring the right arm up. And gaze up at that hand. Beautiful. Straighten the right leg. Bring both hands down. Actually, you don't need to straighten that leg. You can keep it bent because we're going to come down to this runner lunge so we can take the right foot up. Three-legged dog. Twirl the foot and plant your foot when you're ready. Breathe. Taking a few breaths here in stillness. Rotate those biceps forward, let the head go. Then, last side, take the left foot up. Elbow to that knee. Take the foot high. Knee to chin. Take the foot high one more time. Knee to the right elbow. Extend the leg. Drop the foot. Raise your right knee. Then bring your right hand down. Take the left foot high, three-legged dog, and step your foot behind your left hand, warrior one. Take your time to set yourself up. And palms in front of your heart, press together. Cover the ball of the right foot. Twist that right elbow outside your left knee and breathe. Open your twist, left arm up, right hand comes down. And then bring your torso up, right arm is reaching forward, left arm is reaching back. And then coming into that triangle pose. Right hand comes down, left arm is reaching high, straightening out that left leg. And step that right foot forward a little bit and plant it if you like. Then bend into the left leg a little bit so we can step my right hand forward. Lift the right leg off the ground. Revolved half moon. Left arm is reaching high. Right toes are flexed. Gaze up at the left fingers or down at the floor. And scrunch that right thigh behind the left thigh. Bring the left hand down. Curtsy squat. And take that right foot all the way back. Come up into sky archer. Straightening the left leg, grabbing left wrist, stretch. Beautiful. And then arms out to a T, find triangle pose, reach. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. Beloved, comfortable triangle pose. And wrap that right hand behind your back. Press the back of your hand into your low back. Lunge into the left leg. Take that left arm overhead. And cartwheel both hands down. Take the left foot high. Plant your foot and coming down to our knees and eventually to a seated position. I'm going to do some roll up here to round out our practice for this morning. So when you're ready, let's find staff pose. I'm going to move the flesh away from my sit bones, roll my shoulders down and back, flex my toes towards me, and plant my hands on the ground. Press down. Tuck our chin in. Beautiful. I'm going to do a forward fold. Reach your arms up. Fold forward. Grab your calves, your ankles, or your feet. And pull in with your arms. Let the head go. Straighten those legs out wherever they are. Beautiful. Then release. Plant your hands behind you. It's okay. Fingers facing forward. If it doesn't feel good, they can go out to the side or face behind you too. You could just press your heart up from here and let your head fall back. Or you could take those feet, bend your knees, and come into reverse table. Lift the hips, let the head fall back. Or you could be in reverse plank as well, extending those legs. Okay, dropping the hips. And now we're ready for some roll-ups. Okay, so what we're going to do, my toes are flexed. I'm going to actually do it halfway between pointing and flexing. So I'm going to kind of flex my toes, but point my balls of my feet forward. So balls of the feet forward, toes kind of flexed. Kind of like I'm wearing high heels, but not wearing high heels. And I'm going to roll down, start rounding my low back, and then let my hands coming up and then behind me, and then lift my arms up when they get to 90 degrees, and we'll lift my shoulders and crunch my belly in and reach forward towards those toes. And then coming back up, roll down to that roll back, then the arms rainbow behind me. When I lift the arms up, 90 degrees, lift the shoulders, lift the head, use my core, and then reach forward towards my toes if I reach that far. And then again, rolling the low back, arms rainbow behind me. It's all one nice fluid motion. And then bringing the hands up, then the head and shoulders, crunching forward, reaching past the toes. Let's do one more. Rolling down, one vertebrae at a time, and then the hands come back up, head and neck, and then reach forward, and then let's come upright. From here, just going to slide so that you can lie down on your mat, comfortably all on your mat. And then from here, hug those knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Beautiful. Bring those hands down by your side. Extend the left leg. And then extend the right leg at a 45-degree angle. You can point those toes. We're going to trace dinner plates with our foot. Smooth circles, drawing a circle with our toe, and then trade directions. Go the other way. Just getting into the hip and using our flexor consciously. Beautiful. Hug that leg in, up, and then let the foot go down. Just relax for a moment and feel that right hip heat that we just created. Beautiful. Palms come down, and then bring that left leg up to 45-degree angle. You can point those toes and draw dinner plates. Circle that foot. Controlled. That right leg could be strong down on the ground as the left leg draws dinner plates. Circles about a foot in diameter, and then let's switch sides, switch ways, switch directions. Controlled, smooth circle. Then bringing that leg down, letting the feet fall open, just rest. Wonderful. And when you're ready, maybe reaching those arms overhead. And then let the hands fall down to your side at an angle, or maybe they're actually out to the side in a T or up over your head a little bit. However you want to rest your arms. Your feet are already relaxed. Toes wide open. Close your eyes. Surrender into the floor. breath. If it feels good to reach for a final wake up stretch, go ahead. And then hug those knees into your chest. Rock on that low back. And bringing those knees over to the side. Lay on that arm with your head, fetal position. And then gently, eventually push up. And here we are, upright, nice, warmed up core and spine. Let's press our palms together in front of our heart. We acknowledge the energy in our body. Tucking our chin in humbly, feeling that we can be a conduit for energy to flow freely. Gratitude for that life force, breathing it in with every breath, feeling our passions throughout the day. Find that breath and life force in me honors that in you. Namaste.